Hello, ChoroQ Chibikko collectors, which is probably even a smaller faction than regular people that collect Choro-Qs, which is a small faction of collectors. Anyways, I'm catering to very few people out there that collect these things, and we have two from the Hasemi Motorsport collection. And in this one, if I could get the tape out, it seems to be taped on four sides. Okay. And actually, is there anything important here? Not that I can see. I'm looking for like a year. Anything here? There's a website. I don't see a date. Or did I miss it? Hopefully it'll say on the bottom of the model. And I still can't get this thing open. Okay. I'll get the other one open. This is an R32 Skyline, and this next one is an R34 Skyline. Hasemi was a race car driver, and then I guess also owns race car teams. So, a pretty prominent character in the Japanese racing scene. Oh boy. There we go. So these things, these Chibikkos, come on these plastic little stands. And the stands prevent the tires from getting crushed, although that one is touching down, because these are pullback toys. Oh, look at that. It didn't do its job. This literally has flat spots. So, although it will go, it's going to make a noise because it's literally running on a flat spotted tire. That's a first for me. I didn't know you can press them down that hard on this little nub here. Alright, well, let's get that out of the way. Can't expect such a miniature toy to look exactly like the photographs, but at least the livery is pretty close. You know, a lot of the text is actually carrying over, in particular the side, the number 1 and the graphics on the side. So Nissan, some sponsorship, that number, I don't know if this says, it actually does say Tomy on the photographs, quite interesting. Tomy is the parent company of Choro-Q. Tomy Tech, I guess it is. This is a really nice texture in this grill here. Unfortunately, there's no black paint in this side vents, which is unfortunate. Same up here, but at least well, it's dark. It looks dark, so that's good. Headlights are painted okay. Same with the little turn signals. There's something went a little wrong here. Again, no black paint. Let's see. The banner on the windshield is printed on. It's not a decal. You can see there's a black motor with a white gear through that windscreen. There's a sponsorship up here and on the back window. So there's actually quite a lot of printing going on everywhere. The rear taillights are printed as well. And then here's the collection. And this is a tampo, it's not a sticker, which very often happens on Choro-Q stickers. 2008, is that what that says? Yeah, 2008 is when this collection came out. Okay, so standard 5-spoke wheels from the Chibikko line. There's only like 2, maybe 3 different castings of the Chibikkos. Alright, so now we have the R34. Pretty low resolution photos I found here, but that's the best I could do. So again, a lot of sponsorship is carrying across. The blue stripe, the red, the white. Seems okay. Although the wing, well, you know what? This is weird. This one has a black wing. They switched over to white later on, apparently. Maybe it's a different season. This even has this weird splotchy blue stuff going on. Right? So it's a strange paint job they put on that car. Alright, so this time we have silver wheels. And then, yeah, all that weird wavy stuff. It's a little, how would you say, mottled or faded. I guess it's faded. Look how crisp the edge is on this one, but in here, but it's really faded here. Alright, the front end, we have some silver on the headlights, looks pretty good, some black, and all the appropriate vents here. So much better job on this casting than the last one. And actually, these vents go in pretty deep. I mean, for such a small car, that's deep. So that's nice. So the grill vents up here, but no. Well, I guess you couldn't add black paint there because then you'd lose the sponsorship. But they could have had black paint there, but oh well. This looks good on this side. The roof has some printing on it again, and the wing as well. And then the rear lights are printed nicely. There's a little silver, or maybe it's a white circle inside that red, and there's that smaller red circle back there hidden by the coin holder. Same bottom as well. And this time the tires are actually round. They weren't pressed down. Okay, I do feel this one is a better model in its execution. Let us get one of these spin things out and compare it to a couple other models. I guess I shouldn't really call these things models, it's just by instinct. Most of the things I do review are, I would consider scale models, but definitely not these two. One thing that's interesting about this pair is look how low the roof is on this R34. It's lower than the wing. But the R32 roof is much higher. You know, it's like almost a different type of deformation, even though they came from the same collection. So, I'm not sure if these are old castings and they just put these new liveries on them. If anyone knows, please leave a comment. I'm going to pull out a couple other Chibikkos. We have this road going. I think that's an R32. Looks like the same front end. It's got that Nismo, like silver, red, black motif going on. I have an R34 police car. So, yeah, interesting. This is a tall roof, very low roof. So that makes me want to pull out a couple of the low roof Chibikkos. Like this Z, this Super GT Z. You'll see how low the roof is. It's almost like, I'm gonna guess, you know, maybe originally these two castings were part of a different series, which is why they're deformed in a similar fashion, whereas the other ones are more the traditional Choro-Q style. I'm gonna bust out another brand. Boy, I forget who makes this though. It's such a strange deformation. I don't have a sticker on the bottom of it. The bottom is totally blank, so it's so strange to have toys or companies make things and not take any credit for the work that they did. But this was a freebie that came with some canned coffee, I think, in Japan. Hold on a second. No, I have no idea who makes this. Sorry. I did a review on it though. If you look up maybe Enios, maybe that'll come up. Or maybe I'll try to leave a comment. Alright, what else do we have? We've got a different scale altogether. These are also made by Choro-Q, but they're, I think, called mini minis. They're even smaller than regular size Choro-Qs. So, in fact, that should probably mean I should put out a normal size Choro-Q. Let me find one. Here's an R33, normal size Choro-Q. Alright, so it's quite a difference in the scaling of these guys. This one has 3D printed wheels, that's why it looks a little nicer than usual. Alright, let's get this little guy out. This weird one out. Yeah, well, we'll just get all these out and let these guys, well, you know what, I'm going to let them spin on their own. So another nice set of Chibikkos. It's quite interesting to realize that they have different styling with the lower roofs and all that, but I kind of like both of them, so I'm going to continue collecting more of these Chibikkos as long as I can get them at a decent price. Alright, thanks for checking this out. I'll see you the next time. Bye.